Right then, on today's Liverpool News Daily, we're going to run the rule over some cracking stories. Joe Gomez admits his Anfield future is hanging in the balance for next season. Subsequently, David Ornstein drops a Xabi Alonso to Liverpool bombshell. Elsewhere, Liverpool are looking to replace Cody Gakpo with a £43M rated forward. What's the sequence of the events? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome. We've got some thrilling Liverpool news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Liverpool updates. After over a decade of dedicated service to the Reds, Joe Gomez finds himself at a pivotal career crossroads as his current contract draws to a close next summer. While his loyalty to the badge remains unquestioned, a frustrating run of injuries has restricted the versatile defender to just 48 appearances over the past 2 campaigns. Speaking candidly about the uncertainty ahead, Joe admitted that while he is profoundly grateful for his 11-year journey at Anfield, he remains unsure of where his destiny lies under the new era of Arne Slot. The competition for a starting spot is set to intensify at Kirkby with the summer arrival of Jeremy Jacquet and the long-awaited return of Connor Bradley and Giovanni Leone from their respective knee setbacks. With Newcastle, Aston Villa, and AC Milan reportedly monitoring the situation, the club must now weigh the experience of a seasoned veteran against the fresh energy of a revitalized defensive line. It is a delicate balancing act for the board, as losing a player who has lived and breathed the Liverpool way for over a decade would certainly mark the poignant end of an era. Given his incredible loyalty and the new competition arriving, do you think it is time for us to let Joe Gomez find a new challenge, or should he remain a key part of Slot's revolution? Following on from that developing story, the atmosphere around Elf has shifted from cautious optimism to a genuine sense of turmoil as we look closer at our own backyard. While the earlier news might have offered a glimmer of hope, the latest updates regarding the managerial hot seat at Anfield are set to divide opinion across the city. Rumors have been swirling like a gale off the Mersey about a potential return for former hero, but the reliable David Ornstein has just dropped a massive reality check. It appears the powers that be at Liverpool have made a definitive stance that will either settle the nerves or spark a fresh wave of protests among the Anfield faithful. The scenes following our recent draw against Chelsea were a far cry from the jubilant celebrations we witnessed during Arne Slot's debut title-winning campaign. Boos rang out across the hallowed turf as the Reds struggled to impose themselves against a London side that, quite frankly, looked hungrier for the 3 points. The frustration boiled over when the gaffer opted to withdraw the electric Rio Ngumaha, despite the youngster being the primary architect of our only goal on the night. Although Slot later clarified that the substitution was a necessity due to the teenager's cramp, the disconnect between the dugout and the cop has never felt more profound. When you look at the cold, hard numbers, it is easy to see why the supporters are beginning to lose their patience with this current tactical setup. A win percentage that sat comfortably at 66% last season has plummeted to a mere 53%, leaving the club mathematically adrift from the Premier League title race. Conceding 47 goals across 35 league outings suggests a defensive fragility that was unthinkable just 12 months ago during that glorious run to the trophy. While Champions League qualification is virtually in the bag, the exit at the hands of PSG in the quarterfinals has left a bitter taste in the mouths of those dreaming of European glory. For many, the ultimate antidote to this slump was the romantic return of Xabi Alonso, who currently finds himself unattached after his stint in the Spanish capital. The elegant Spaniard remains a darling of the Anfield crowd, and his tactical prowess at Leverkusen and Madrid made him the standout candidate to steady the ship. However, David Ornstein has effectively doused those flames by reporting that Alonso is not under any consideration by the Liverpool hierarchy at this moment. To make matters even more difficult for the supporters to swallow, reports suggest that Chelsea are already making moves to secure Xabi's services for their own rebuild. Rather than pivoting to a new face, the recruitment team and ownership are seemingly prepared to double down on their faith in Arne Slot. The message coming out of the club is one of continuity, with the board fully intending to back the Dutchman as he prepares for a massive squad overhaul this summer. This transition period will be no small feat, especially with the legendary Mohamed Salah and the dependable Andy Robertson expected to bid their final farewells. Entrusting Slot with such a pivotal rebuild shows a level of institutional confidence that many fans find difficult to reconcile with the recent lack of on-field spark. We now find ourselves at a critical crossroads where the vision of the boardroom must align with the expectations of a global fan base that demands excellence. Slot has proven he can reach the mountaintop with the squad, yet the current friction and tactical rigidity suggests that the path back to the summit will be steep. Whether he can rejuvenate a squad losing its veteran core while regaining the trust of the match-going supporters remains the biggest question hanging over the club. Only time will tell if sticking by the man who delivered our last title is a masterstroke of patience or a missed opportunity to bring a legend back home. Should the club have fought harder to bring Xabi Alonso back to Anfield, or is it the right move to give Arne Slot the chance to fix the situation he is currently in? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Following on from those earlier developments at the back, the focus now shifts further up the pitch as Arne Slot looks to sharpen his offensive edge. Reports from L'Equipe suggest that Monaco's Magnus Ekliush has become a primary target, a move that signals a broader tactical shift rather than just a solitary signing. While the talent of Cody Gakpo is undeniable, this season has been a testing period for the Dutchman, with his partnership alongside Milos Kerkez failing to truly ignite. With Gakpo sitting on a significant wage packet, the recruitment team may view his departure as a necessary step to balance the books and make room for fresh blood. Ekliush offers a tantalizing profile at just 24 years old, possessing the technical elegance and positional versatility that Slot's system desperately craves. His impressive return of 7 goals and 11 assists for Monaco showcases a playmaker who thrives under pressure, already earning his stripes with the French national side. A valuation of €50 million is hardly a pittance, yet in today's inflated market, it represents a savvy investment for a player of such burgeoning pedigree. Navigating this transition requires a delicate touch, but bringing in a left-footed maestro could be the masterstroke needed to restore our attacking rhythm at Anfield. Do you think selling Gakpo to fund a move for Ekliush is the right call for the Reds this summer? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're a true Liverpool fan, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's meet again soon to discuss the greatest club, Liverpool. See you next time. See you soon.